Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and where's there's a picture in. There's supposed to be a picture in picture. What happened to the I'm running into tech support problems. Here's why. That was working before. Let's see if it can work again. Will it? It works. I was trying to get something posted to Discord, an announcement, and the bot on Discord won't let me post. The bot keeps telling me, the owner of my channel, that I can't post because it's being moderated. Like, what is going on with that? Have y'all ever ran into that problem with Discord? Seriously, have you ever? Am I the only one? I do not know what's happening. I seriously do not know what's happening. Hey, Chai95, good to see ya. Oh my God, don't tell me. How come I can't? Kurt could post? Then Kurt, you should have posted in the, oh man, I bet you did it in Cantina. No, thank you. Oh, no, not Cantina, HoloNet. It's okay. Okay, it's fine. That's good. Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate you. We should work together, because apparently I can't post something in my own Discord server. Because the bot thinks I'm spam in my own Discord server. Wait, now, did Liz also post something? Wait, slow down. Wait, we only need one. Stop. No more. Oh, you can't post in HoloNet. I wonder if it's something in permissions in HoloNet then. Okay, that's good. Kurt and Liz, we got it covered. We've announced twice. That's great. Now, if people don't swing in, then it's their problem. Thank you. No, Liz, I know, but I had a whole long message describing it. Stay Alive 7, it is good to see you, and everybody else too, but have you ever had this problem with Discord? Has it ever done this to you? Has it ever done that to you? What a way to start the show. I'm ready, I'm jazzed. We got some giveaways going on because it's Friday. And then it that's basically what happened in the last 5 minutes. Bellum joins on this amazing fanfare. Hello, Jake. Let me calm down and say hello to everybody. I apologize for not being as engaged because I was trying to get this out. I was trying to let people know this was happening. Stay Alive 7, a fellow Star Wars streamer, if I can abstract, and he also prints. He 3D prints. So he's a perfect fit. Hello there, Maricos. Thank you so much for replying to the tweet. It's very appreciated. I thank everybody for doing just that. Hello, 86 Carrera and Pez Liz and Kurt. Although I'm very jealous that you can post in my channel and I cannot. Maybe it's the HoloNet. Maybe the HoloNet's locked down. I guess I'm going to have to try it on Monday. See what happens. We officially lost the plot. Dude, if we have a plot, it's beyond me. I don't know what the plot is. Hollywood stream's gone to hell even before we even launched. That is me in a nutshell. No, this is me in a nutshell. We're giving away some printed solid filament tonight. And I thought everything was going to work fine. I had everything set and staged and primed. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, Jake. Hello, Andy Poggers. Hello, Addy47. Hello, Dark Toy Lord. As a reminder, Mondays, Wednesdays in April, and Fridays. So basically, every Monday, every Friday, filament giveaways. And in April, we're doing bonus Wednesday filament giveaways. Okay. And in case you're wondering how the Big Vader turned out, I tweeted that earlier this afternoon. But tonight, in terms of filament talk, we're printing solid prints. See this blue? There's a reason I've got this blue Vader out. Not because it's awesome, but because I'm printing something in this blue, this printed solid. Well, it's a blue. It's a cyan color. Chris, lots happened since last you were here. You now work for the mothership Disney. Shut up. What do you do for Disney? I'm leaning in. What do you do? Tell me. What do you do for Can you say? And don't say something like, I'm a database. I mean, if you're a database administrator or developer, that's cool and everything. But like, the only answer is, well, I'm actually working with Lucasfilm for Star Wars and, merchandise and stuff. That's the answer I want. If it's anything, if your role is anything less than my official role is to get Star Wars merchandise out to the fans. That's the only role I will accept for you. Hollywood, it's a good blue. It's Shirag. So what is going on? Talk to me, Shirag. Talk to me. Longtime supporter, Shirag. Thank you so much for popping back in. Bellum was going to apply to Lucasfilm as a pipeline engineer. Legit don't want any Star Wars spoilers, though, so I didn't apply. That's hilarious. Well, not exactly, but all the merch finance rolls up to me. Oh, so I basically pay your bills. I give you a reason to exist. I give you a job. Like, if you're looking at the sheet, like, what is this Perillo line? Why is this person separate here in the spreadsheet? Why? You're on the team that consolidates all of Disney finance, non-media. Yeah, no, I've got a line. I'm a line item there. And I invest your money back to me now with the sub. Exactly. It's full circle. We've come full circle. Hello, Hutch's Makerspace. I almost called you Futches, but you're not Futch. You are Hutch. Oh, Jake, electrocuting a Darth Maul me. So we got the giveaways. Let's do. Are we ready to do the first one? Bang, enter to join. Let's do the first one. For those of you who stopped in early in the stream, very early on, let's go ahead and give y'all that opportunity before other people who shall remain nameless. How dare they watch any other person on Twitch, except for the people who are currently here who you should watch. Honestly, there's so many things to do and watch, people to watch. I appreciate you spending your time with me. The giveaways are just kind of like giving back, right? Because you guys, y'all 3D print, giving back to the community because you give so much. Tonight looks like our sub goal. We dropped a fair amount. We're now back at 704 of 730. Just shows you how well we did about a month ago. We're at 704 of our total sub points goal of 730. We got a little white there, just hanging on at the end. Bang, ticket to enter. How dare you guys not watch me? As long as I'm not on, you can watch anybody. If I'm on, every creator feels that. Every streamer feels that way. Like, don't go watch. Don't. My ego is too fragile. Don't watch someone else. I'm gonna blow a snot bubble. Hello, Darth Gallum and the Free Heathen. And Mr. the Clown. You don't mind when people come watch? Well, thank you, the Free Heathen. Thank you. It's good to be honest. All right, you got 5 more seconds to enter the first printed solid giveaway for the evening. This is a bonus for those of you who did prioritize. You did elevate me. And hopefully... What do you mean, nerd, bear? Nerd? What are you talking about? Bear! Is that supposed to be my response? You brought a Prusa Mini Plus because of my stream. Well, thank you. That's amazing. I don't know if you told Prusa, I mean, they're not really tracking that. They're not monitoring that. But that's cool. That's great. All right, we're going to close the first giveaway round. We got 3 giveaway rounds tonight. First giveaway round is closing for sure. So, yeah. You good? Y'all good? Glad you lost your mod powers. Definitely didn't deserve. No. It's never it's a thing. It's okay. You're a good mod. You were always a good mod. It's just that now that I'm going daily, not everybody can be here daily. Not everybody can watch daily. Not everybody can tune in daily. Brit, I'll give you a chance. Hello, Brit. I'll give you a chance. We're doing a giveaway. We're doing the first giveaway here. So bang ticket to enter because I know you could use more filament. What do you mean wait? There's no wait. I'm not gonna wait. There's no waiting. You feel a disturbance in the force. What do you mean? Why am I waiting all of a sudden? I don't know what's happening either. America, can someone?
We have a Brit. The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence.
I'm not going anywhere.
Immediately.
I'm just
Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit.
I'm
the third.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm personally not. Closing the giveaway, the first giveaway of the evening in 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so drawing a recipient in 3, 2, 1. See, I don't believe in the fanfare. Just wanted to make sure that we just get it. We've established that the free heathen. Hang on, is the free heathen here? Is the free heathen here? I don't know. I don't know if the free heathen's here. This is a question. This is a big question. We don't know. No one knows. Because, he usually, free heathen, he might be here. What do you think? Should we give him a minute? He is? Yeah, for real? Obviously, I'm being facetious. Of course the free heathen is here. Guess what, the free heathen? You're the recipient. You're the recipient of the first pool of printed solid filament tonight. I am printing with printed solid filament tonight. You can see the blue. Can you see the blue? And we'll stage the second giveaway here in a bit. But can you see the blue that I'm printing there? Just beyond the TV back there. See the blue? It's going to be long. It's going to be lengthy, this print. And it's got a fair amount of supports. I had no choice but to use the supports specifically with this one. I feel like I had to. This is the only way to effectively do it and have it turn out well, or at least well enough. Can you give it to Stephen Poole? I have that power, the free heathen, because it's been imbued through the state of Washington. It has given me that ability. Look at the Play-Doh commercial. Oh, you can't see the Play-Doh commercial there. There's a Play-Doh commercial that's playing in the background. Let's see here. Can't really. It's hard to see in that picture-in-picture because it's so small. But I got my retro commercials playing. Stephen Poole, our raid target for last night, is basically he's here and he's getting that filament. So yep, there we go. So thank you, Liz, and you can collect the information from Stephen. He would use it in good health. Stephen Poole 3D printed a Astro from the Jetsons. Ruh-roh. Didn't he talk to Ruh-roh? Rorge. Wasn't that his shtick? Stephen Poole had an amazing stream last night. It looks like he was doing really well, and then we raided, and then it went like over the top. Chai says, Shirag says, sorry, where I was going with my Disney comments. Next time you or Liz are in town, do my best to get you guys in on me. No worries. I have no immediate plans for the moment. And thank you, the Free Heathen, for kind of paying it forward. That's very appreciated. Am I ready for a Star Wars Easter? I'm ready for a Star Wars anything. You don't even have to ask. Just assume. These are certain things that you need to assume. Pound Puppies. I remember Pound Puppies. Never had one. Never wanted one, but I do remember. Ritz crackers are the worst crackers ever. I'm sorry, they're eating Ritz. This dude's eating a Ritz. Those are Ritz crackers. Okay, who here believes that Ritz crackers are the worst crackers of all time? Butter crackers are the worst crackers of all time. Ugh. Ritz? For real? You like Ritz crackers? One of y'all is actually admitting that you like Ritz crackers. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's fine, but I am not wrong. Molded sawdust. That's exactly Ritz crackers, dude. Crispy Ritz. I haven't tried a Crispy Ritz. Triscuits beat the hell out of Ritz. And Wheat Thins, Wheat Thins are okay. I take Triscuits, then Wheat Thins, and then Ritz. But honestly, Triscuit, which is I learned about. Remember? Do you remember the old? There was someone actually found out that Triscuits were something like electrified biscuits, or something along that line. Like someone actually researched to try to figure out what Triscuit, where the word came from. You disgust. I don't just. Hey, I may disgust you, but I'm the one who's got it. This is my mouth. Ritz baked chips. Baked I can handle, but the regular old Ritz crackers, I mean, if I see them, I'm like, this party's gonna suck. The host hates me. That's what I feel. Chicken in a biscuit crackers? Do you actually stick a chicken in a cracker? Is it a thin chicken? Is that how that works? Ugh. Oh, Turner and Hooch movie. Sorry, I'm looking at the picture-in-picture there. I can see the TV screen. So look, I got multiple things going on over here. The whole chicken? That's incredible. That's one hell of a biscuit. It's a biscuit. I got a couple things to showcase. Just a couple. As Liz begins to drop, as I'm saying, I've got a couple things, and then Liz says, I'm gonna drop now. Twizzlers! I remember this commercial. Oh, you dropped right into the cup. Or almost on the cup. Alright, let me flip over to a clean view now that you landed. I believe Kurt is still around. Twizzlers. Makes mouth happy? Is that what it was? Yeah, it makes your mouth happy. There we go. Dr. Afra. They actually sent 2 of these, which is really weird. Lashor. Hey, there's the Masters of the Universe Lashor. Sorry, you can't see it now. I can't really talk about it. And then a surprise to me today, found this. Look, these are Joy-It. Check it out, Britt. If Britt's still here. These are double wall cups, mugs, glass mugs, double wall, retains heat while cool to the touch. So, that's pretty wild. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. Those comics were in the way, weren't they? Dang it. I hate when I do that. There, this is a better shot. This is a better view, better angle anyway. So these mugs stay cool to the touch, even with a hot beverage. Aren't those awesome? Yeah, so I got them at, not Ross, Home Goods. Home Goods has had some decent Star Wars stuff. Some really good Star Wars stuff lately. Really fun Star Wars stuff. You just have to, you kind of have to go regularly. You have to go like every week to check it out. So I carve out a time every week to check it out. Let me flip over to this view, and the reason why, although I guess I do need to adjust that, just to show you the commercial. We've got to clear out that Arabesh. And turn on the sponsors. Sponsored by Printed Solid tonight. You can't really see that. You can see the commercial. Let me change the view here too. And I gotta grab my beer. Oops. What happened? There we go. I had I was on a stream this morning with Pooch. Hi. And that was on YouTube. So I was on a YouTube stream. I was actually streaming live on YouTube, and I'm threatening to do that again on tomorrow potentially. So we'll do a Vader here. Vader standing. I'd show you the other one, but this is the Printed Solid Vader, as it is. And it's a good one. This is printed in Printed Solid. Let's get the color set just fine. There we go. That's a little better. This is effectively what we're printing tonight. Well, we're not printing that, but we're printing in the same filament color. Pooch is going to be back on your channel on Tuesday. Oh, nice. Yeah, we had a good discussion. It was a very, very good discussion. I ended up doing the stream with Uncle Jesse. He was the fellow guest. So it wasn't my YouTube stream, Maricos, but it was fun. It was a good conversation. I was basically a guest in Pooch's stream, talking about business and networking and community and what have you. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed my time. I mean, I enjoy those types of discussions, if only because, it allows me to talk about things I don't normally talk about. I have thought about basically trying to play the Lego Skywalker game on YouTube. Let me move this a little further ahead. On YouTube, playing the Lego Skywalker game. Rather than playing it on Twitch where everybody games, I was thinking about doing it specifically on YouTube. Because I don't know what else I'm going to be doing on YouTube, because it's just kind of... Oh, that's one heck of an unfreeze. Thank you very much. The Free Heathen
just gifted 5 subs.
And Dizzy loves the 80s. I do too. Look, I'm even watching 80s commercials right now on the TV. Zach Rutledge, almost here for a year.
Just resubscribed for 11 months.
Wow. I've known Zach for almost a year. We're almost ready to celebrate our anniversary. The Free Heathen, thank you immensely for your support. It is very appreciated. Liz.
Darth Gallum cheered X100.
Darth Gallum, thank you for the cheer. Another person worth subscribing to here on Twitch, because he's into Star Wars and 3D printing.
Aceless cheered X100. The Free Heathen is not free, nor is he a heathen. I heard on Reddit and ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. You heard it on Reddit?
Hollywood_in 3D cheered X100.
Well, thank you. You've shoved us through a level 2.
Dixon dude just gifted 1 subs.
Did you hear someone laughing? What was up with that? That was very strange. People are strange. When you're a stranger...
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
It isn't. But what is good is when Liz cheers. And when Fix'em Dude gifts subs.
Cheered X100. Smelly Palpy Perillo barf.
Is that an emote? Is that one of the new emotes? Use all the emotes. Use them or lose them. Free Heathen, thank you for the additional bits. And Liz, you as well, for your Stinky Friday bits. You should shower. That's how you clean your bits. Drop them in the sink.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Indeed, because we have it going on. We have it happening. It's hypening around here. So thank you. Thank you for making this happen. Let us go ahead and potentially, what I'll do is this. I'll move it back to this view. Turn on all the graphics that you might need to see. You're being hypnotized on this hype train. Thank you, future. Whoa!
Flacco the Clown cheered X100.
Wait a minute. Hey, no. Why is Vader on my face? This is not cool. Yeah. He tastes like Ritz crackers. Disgusting. There. There are 2 types of people in this world. People who hate Ritz crackers and liars. Did I see your lightsaber? I missed your lightsaber. It must have flown by me, the free heathen. Oh, now I got a duck. What the duck? It went right over the sub-goal. Oh, now we're not too far away. We might be able to make a Lego brick walk out of this yet. It is entirely possible. With everybody dropping their hype emotes. Hype emotes are easy to drop.
Dark Toil Lord cheered X100. Ritz crackers are the best crackers
No,
ever.
stop. No, that's a lie. That's a dirty lie. You need to have your mouth washed out with soap. That's a lie. What he just said is wrong. That's it. That's rebel. I can't even say it. That is rebel propaganda. Ritz crackers are the best. Lies! Thank you, Mark, for the dog ear emote and the 66 bits. Cheered right then and there. We've got about 2 minutes left to go at 45% at a level 3. Fixum Dude is igniting his red lightsaber at this very moment. Outstanding. Hello, May BC. Back to your regular house. You squat on houses? How does that work? Are they small houses?
Faceless cheered X100. Cheese Ritz bits are delicious.
No.
Cheese Whiz, Palpy.
Well, Cheese Whiz was good, though I would argue that Cheese Whiz is not cheese. Nor does it probably contain any cheese product. In fact, if you call a food product, it's not really food. If you say it's a food product, what does that mean? That's weird, don't you think? Oh, Future coming in with an additional 100. Less than a minute left to go on level 3 hype train. Tonight of all nights, with printed solid giveaways happening.
Echo the Clown cheered X100.
Thank you so much. Very appreciated. It may not be cheese, but it is whiz. Yes, I don't disagree. I used to eat cheese whiz straight out of the can. That's the way to do it. You do it. You got it right in the can. That is the only way. Do you not agree? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But either way, thank you so much for participating in the hype train. Put back to this view. Take this off. Turn this off. Get it going. There we go. I will be right back. I need to get a refill of beer. Keep an eye on my print while I'm gone and watch some retro commercials.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Do you have the time to listen
Thank you
to
for
me? Why?
subscribing.
You obviously do,
Do
and
it.
thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in.
Did you miss my whining? Huh? What'd I miss? What is it? What the heck is that? A casserole. What the heck? It's a commercial for casserole. Why is and ghosts? Kentucky Fried Chicken advertising the afterlife, I guess. Not exactly a good flex for them. Why? Are your cats talking? Is that what happened? Are your cats talking? I leave to get a refill on my beer and your cats start talking? Hello, Krillin. For whatever it's worth, if Dark Toy Lord's still here, this is about 55% done. Now, I'm gonna show you something here. Hey, Lestat. Great to see you. Great to see you. I'm gonna hold up the camera. Gonna move it briefly. There's an overview of what it is that I'm printing. Any guesses as to what it is that I'm printing? Well, actually, don't look at the file name, sorry. Any guesses to what I'm printing? What could it be? What could it be now? What could it be now? I'm printing something with filament. Okay, I'll stop singing. Dark Toyloid is always here. You don't remember those KFC bowl casseroles? I don't, Addy. I really don't. We never really ate. Sorry, let me finish that sentence. We never really ate. No, we never ate at all. No, we never ate Kentucky Fried Chicken. It wasn't a thing. My dad didn't like chicken, and honestly, it was never really. It wasn't a thing for us. We went to McDonald's a lot. Pizza, our family enjoyed as well. That was a total blast. Don't you love that lurk emote? Don't you love it? You love it. If you're gonna lurk, man, use that emote. You got it. You gots to. It is a lightsaber. It is. But what kind of lightsaber is it, Addy47? That is great. It is a lightsaber. But what lightsaber? Must have stumbled into some, like, Christmas commercials. Not a dark saber, Liz. Hey, Lestat, yeah, the lurk emote looks cool. Use it. I cannot stress enough. Look, we got Perillo Bleep. Perillo Bleep is fun. Perillo Fail is even more fun. Come on, use them. You're in someone else's, just drop them. Drop them like it's hot. Drop them like it's hot. Drop them like it's hot. Well, don't. I mean, you could lurk here, but you don't. Yeah, do use it, but stick around. Just printed your first Play School Star Wars. What? You had black film and already loaded someone with a Death Trooper. Oh, you mean Playmobil? The Playmobil one. There is an error. I got to report to the guy. There's like an open triangle on the Death Trooper's arm. You said Play School. You mean the this one. Pulling over some print. These are printed solid prints. Someday my prince will come. Just as an example. There we go. Fun, isn't it? The Printed Solids. That's the name of the band. The Printed Solids. Temple Guardian lightsaber. Not a Temple Guardian lightsaber. No. No problem. Playmobil. That's what I figured. The Playmobil Dark Toy Lord. As soon as you said Play School, I'm like, what? Wait, am I missing something? I need to print that. They're fun to print, Dark Toy Lord. I gotta tell you. I mean, there are a few that need to be updated, but they're fun. Not the Power Sword, Fucho. It is a lightsaber, though. Not a Wookiee toothbrush. Preach. Not a toothbrush. Good guess, though. It is a lightsaber. And I'm hoping that after I remove the supports, it's still going to be okay. I did well last night on LEGO Star Wars. Thank you, John. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it again here, but I am debating, depending on, what other things I need to get done tomorrow, potentially playing on YouTube. I know it sounds weird. Why would you do it on YouTube? Because honestly, I don't know what else to do with my YouTube channel.
And I feel like, let me put it this way, I was engaging with chat last night and it was fun and we were interacting, but like as soon as I started playing, since a lot of people aren't accustomed to me playing, everything kind of dwindled, right? And I'm like, oh man. And it was good that y'all stuck around. I'm glad y'all stuck around if you did. But I also know that, part of what I value most in these streams is not me playing games, but actually interacting. So I'm not saying that my YouTube channel is going to turn into a game channel because I don't play games that often. No, I mean, I tried it again yesterday, but I feel like I'm going to try, potentially, if I experiment with the Lego Star Wars game, it may happen on YouTube. Because the YouTube audience is, by and large, not as interactive. So I've got to find, not that I want to turn my YouTube channel into a gaming channel, because I really don't game, for the most part. YouTube sucks for streaming games. Well, I don't know that. I think they... Oh. Something started moving there. I had to move that thing out of the way. There we go. Fried chicken has too many bones. Go vegan. Go vegan. I know. I had to say it. There is the printed solid 5% off Jesse premium PLA link. By the way, for these giveaways, I don't make any money. It's not an affiliate link to Printed Solid. I'm not looking to make money from it. I just want to be transparent with everybody as we do this. So, just so you know. There was an interesting tweet, came out about an hour ago. Justin Moore tweeted, "Creators, if someone invested $1 million in you, what would you do with it?" And my immediate response was hire people. Which I really, if someone, seriously, just think about, if you're a creator and someone invested $1 million in you, what would you do with it? Seriously, answer that question. If you're a creator, what would you do with it? Pez Johnson, speaking of creator, it is great to see you. Glad we got you a little shout out there. Just wanted to check in. No problem watching the pinball tournament elsewhere. No problem. Want to say the filament you won on Wednesday got delivered today. Awesome, Pez Johnson. Hey, Pez Johnson, could you do me a favor? If Liz didn't suggest to you, if you could just tweet it out. Liz has been doing an amazing job collecting those, the addresses. And I think she's reminding people, like, if you can, please tweet it out and tag us. It would be great. I love doing it, if only to, again, kind of create this cycle. If you have a Twitter account, that would be very appreciated. Even if it's Instagram, like just that reinforcement, Pez Johnson, that would be awesome. We almost rated one of the pinball people here on Twitch. I'm suddenly just fascinated with pinball. Not that I'm going to, have a pinball arena area thing, but you have a business plan for $1 million. You can build a lot of stuff for $1 million. See, I'd hire a team. I personally would hire a team. Because my goal would be to turn that $1 million into $10 million. So I would identify what it was that I wanted to do, and then try to identify the roles critical to help get to where I wanted to go. And I know I've pretty much reached my, if there's a limit to what I can do, I've reached it. And so for me, I would look immediately at effectively finding an experienced media CEO and build from there. So I'd invest in a CEO, hire a CEO, and then hire a team, whether it's a COO and or on down, like an experienced individual who's, able and willing to dig in and make it happen. So a capable CEO and a capable production team to execute on the content. And basically what I would do is I would launch a stream. I would launch a stream, content with scheduled content, regular content, for the same kind of audience, geeks and nerds, right? Whether it's like, not like a Nerdist exactly, definitely not like a G4, but kind of a mix, right? I know there's going to be video games, there's going to be geeky, nerdy comic stuff, but there's also going to be geeky, nerdy PC stuff, and technology, pop culture, that would be the kind of thing that I'd want to build. And in order to do that, I'd have to have an experienced person at the top running it and putting different people into place and running it effectively. It wouldn't exactly be infrastructure that would be required on the back end, because I would just rely on like Twitch. We wouldn't necessarily need infrastructure. It would be more operations. Operations would be more critical for that plan than infrastructure. But I thought it was an interesting question. If someone gave you $1 million, what would you do with it? And I don't mean you, random person. As a creator, if someone said, I want to invest $1 million in you, what would you do with it? I didn't even blink. Now, most people would say, I'm going to pocket it. I'm going to pocket it and I'm going to make better content. I'm like, no. Hire people. That's the answer. Because the only way to effectively build from 1 million to 10 to 100 is to have people. By and large, have people. So I'd cut to the chase. People. Find the right people, not just a willing or a body, but like the right individual to effectively build that team. So whether that's a COO or a CEO or a CEO or COO to eventually evolve into a CEO, like it would be that type of individual that I would start with. Someone who's done it before. I wouldn't say I would not. A video editor would not be the top of my list. It would not. It would be someone to build the entire team, to have a better idea of a comprehensive approach to executing. Because simply adding, if I just added, I'm just going to pay for video production, well, I wouldn't get anywhere. I would not get anywhere
86 Carrera just subscribed.
Well, first of all, 86 Carrera, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for formerly being Prime Gaming, which is awesome when people use their free subs on me. And thank you for sticking around. I appreciate seeing you regularly, if not nightly. Sith Lord Brit, exactly the same. Immediately hire people. David Randolph, congratulations. D. Randolph is late, but that's okay. D. Randolph is sponsoring tonight's broadcast, Printed Solid.
86 Carrera just resubscribed for 2 months.
Printed Solid is giving away filament. We've already given away 1 spool this evening that was given away to somebody else. It was punted, which is very awesome to see. I'm showcasing some Printed Solid prints here. Some not necessarily recent ones, just ones that I could grab. I'm like, yep, Printed Solid, Printed Solid, Printed Solid. I'm printing in this Printed Solid color right now, though it's kind of a mystery. I'm not going to give it away in terms of what it is. But it is right there. And it's 75% done. So here's the question. What car did you get, David? What car was it? Or I should be careful if I ask. Did you lease? Did you buy? I don't think, not since I was younger, I don't ever remember me directly buying a car. Well, actually, no, I did buy a car. And then I realized I never wanted to buy a car again. I don't want to buy a car. I'm not into buying cars. Honestly, I'm not even into buying phones. I'd rather rent them. I don't want to own them. Oh, Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. Very nice. Last Ford I drove was a Ford Escort back in the early 90s in college. I'm pretty sure that's the only Ford I've ever driven. But now we're on a Chevy Bolt, the full electric. Whoa!
Twit3D rated my stream
What's
with 8
this?
viewers.
I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! D-Witters. Can I call you Witty? Wits? D-Wits? D-Witters? Witters? Thank you for joining. I was only able to just barely catch your stream. D-Witter. D-Wit. Mr. D. Not to be confused with Mr. T. Mr. D. Thank you. I appreciate you trusting your community with me. And I think I probably know everyone who's joining. I see Bionic and is it Abadu? recognize your names. And you know, in many cases, I love the fact that that we get to know each other this way. And very happy to. I will return that raid. I promise to. When it happens again, it'll be just as much fun as this raid. You're raiding on a good night, DeWitt. We're giving away printed solid filament every Friday here in this channel. David just joined us from Printed Solid. David has been, I would say, if you were to ask me, who are some of your top supporters, you know, on Twitch over the past year, I'd easily, David would be very, very top of mind. Because he's been great. He's been awesome. And he's got good filament, too, which I've been using for the past year, including, you know, tonight. And see, this is an example. What I'm printing tonight is an example of where sometimes I look at the filament color and think, what could I print with that? And then sometimes I look at a model and think, what color would that look good in? And I have no better color right now for this particular... Wait till you see what this is. I think David's going to get a kick out of it. I really do. I genuinely do. Oh, you're running Brad's Orange Glitter? Or is it just Brad's Special Orange? Hello, Mr. Pistolero. Very nice to see you. Thanks again for joining. Welcome to the Play Shop. I hope everybody's Friday is going well. I was just posing before the raid the question of if you were, as a creator, someone... Bonjour. Did I say that right? Brick Princess, please tell me I said that right. By the way, thank you so much for those gifted subs the other night. They helped push us over that goal that time, and I was able to walk on those Lego bricks. We dropped a bit overnight. That does happen. We're 20 shy of the total sub points for this evening, but it could happen. It's the evening's not. We're not done yet. The night is young. Still, you want to? Okay. So anyway, before I get to the weird thing that happened in the middle of the night last night, The question that was posed on Twitter was, if as a creator, if someone offered you $1 million, what would you do with it? And my response was basically hire people or build a team. I think it was a very interesting question. And I think the answer some people give would be very telling. I would rather, you know, invest in people to help build towards a goal than just try to like, well, I'm going to make better content. I don't think it works that way. I need help. I would always need help. I guess it's a long-term goal, I think, if with streams, and I don't know how I'd get there. I definitely could not do it alone, but I would love to be able to do, you know, a network. I'd love to be able to reinvent Lockernome, although I'd call it something else probably, but like a geeky content network of sorts that was always streaming on Twitch and always engaging with the community and just always on and ever present. Brick Princess would join my team. Thank you. Well, I'd probably do something. I'd probably have some kind of Lego program in there. Hello, Mighty Bean. That would be. I think that's what I'd start investing in, something like a bigger network, something bigger than myself, because there's only so much time in the day, right? Fix'em Dude only subscribes to the Printed Solid Filament box for the newsletter. Must be a good newsletter. So last night I'm sleeping, right, and I hear this crack. I'm like, what the was that? I'm sleeping. Crack. It was like a beam in the attic. Wood, like the beam cracked, like popped, right? Like moisture, that had been building up, popped, crack, and then like dust falling on other beams. So I must have had a beam in the attic do that. It wasn't like tremendously loud. It wasn't like jarring, but it was like, I had to think like it was a crack, and then it was almost like an animal skittering. I don't think it was a raccoon. In the attic, I would have definitely heard a lot more skittering and crashing around. It was a pop, and then like dust that was like falling down, sediment that was falling down. Fairly confident it was not a raccoon. Fairly confident. You received the filament today. Thanks again. Now you need a printer looking good. Starter printers don't break the bank. Okay, Brick Princess, first of all, and I think Liz may have prompted you when she got the address, if you could just please tweet and tag us, it would be great, because then I can accelerate if you're on Twitter or Instagram or wherever, because it would be very nice. I would appreciate if you did that, Brick Princess. It would be awesome, even if you have nowhere for it to plug in. Now, in terms of affordable printers, there are many out there, certainly. Focus has been a favorite of the community that often goes on sale on Amazon. Liz is printing almost 24/7 on hers. Oh, no problem, Liz. No. I don't want to make any assumptions, Liz, at all. I'm just saying, I'm just reinforcing it. That's all. Thank you, Brick Princess. I'm just dovetailing, that's all. I'm not questioning anything at all. It's always good. Printer is a workhorse, according to Subsector 3D. Live long and prosper. What did you think about Picard last night, Subsector? It was fine. I enjoyed it. I got to tell you, I'm really interested to see where Girardi's arc is headed. It's slowing down for me a bit, but I don't mind. It's a slow burn. Was Cyril Sneer on the was he on the TV? Liz, did I miss Cyril Sneer from the raccoons? Never mind. Almost sailed right over my head. I'm an idiot. Liz, feel free to clip that. I'm an idiot. I state your name. Am an idiot. You're digging where Picard's going? I mean, I'm interested. Time travel's always weird, but I'm curious. I am curious indeed. Focus printer's great. Have one. It prints well, so easy to set up and get printing. Krillin, the way I look at it is, if I'm able to fumble with it. House of Doggus! Hang on. We got to give a shout out to House of Doggus. Just started following, but there you go. House of Doggus, just so you know, every time you pop in here, you will automatically be shouted out. House of Doggus streams. And I'm not sure if I asked if you streamed when you started following. Maybe you did. And if I missed that, I apologize. Liz currently uses a Focus printer. We've given away Focus printers before, although not as regular as Filament. We could. In fact, we probably should. But, finding a willing participant sometimes can be a heavy lift because I'm only printing with one printer. So, yeah, the Focus printer. Hey, Psycho 9X, my favorite Psycho. You are my favorite Psycho. My favorite Psycho is Psycho 9X. He makes me happy. Or she, I don't know. I'll stop singing now. Get back to printing. Please don't take my Psycho away. No one really knows. It's a lightsaber, but no one's really guessed what lightsaber this is. Brick Princess says, you have me very interested in printing now. Brick Princess, dude. Once you get into, printing the Playmobil style figures, it's just, trust me, it's just it's too much fun. It's way too much fun. Oh, I got to do a Stormtrooper in this color, too, before I unload it. I just love doing it. You have an Ender 3. No, I hear you, Frat M. No worries. Had it 4 years. Prints great. You can mod the heck out. I don't want to mod anything. I just want to plug and play. I just want to go. Defrizel dropping the Amiga Sphere. Amiga Ball. The Boing. The Amiga Boing. Correct? Did I get that right one of these times? I will warn you, once you start printing, forever will it dominate your destiny. And printed solid is, I gotta say, I wouldn't be using the filament. If it wasn't good, I'd give up on it. It's good stuff. It's fun stuff. A wide array of colors. I'm not gonna say every color in the rainbow, but darn near every. It feels that way. Dadcraft says, just walked in here and now I wonder what's in the cup. Must be sparkling water. It's very, wait, the cup here, let's see if I can, this cup here, this virtual cup is filled with bits and cheers and follows. Every act, tips and bits and cheers and subs and gifted subs, that all drops into this virtual cup. That cup is full of your activity. That's that cup. The goal over here in this area, that's the sub points goal for this evening. People can sub or gift subs, and then that ratchets up. I like to try to be as I like to try to eliminate the white because is this not enough white for everybody? This is enough white. This white down here has got to get eliminated. So there you go. Kitty City. I don't remember Kitty City. I didn't grow up with the Kitty City. Just saw Kickstarter for Anchor's 3D printer. It looks interesting, but Dark Toy Lord, I kind of want to wait for the full reviews from people. But even then, honestly, I'm happy with the Prusa. I don't have a farm. I don't have extraneous space for, full-on 3D printers yet, here, now. But you never know. I am not translucent, Liz. I'm close to it, though. Might as well be.
New Energizer. It'll surprise you. Oi!
Oh, the one I'm drinking. Oh, Dark Craft. I called you Dark Craft.
I am the dark craft of dads.
No, this is an Imperial beer. It's Imperial Star Wars. # Star Wars. It's a beer. It's an Imperial beer. An Imperial IPA.
Bratton just resubscribed for 8 months. Accidentally let it lapse. Oops.
How dare you? How dare you?
Let life get ahead of support. No. Life is important. What don't ever, you have no reason to apologize. And I know you're saying oops, like don't. I don't judge. Like, if you sub, that's awesome. If you're gifted a sub, it's even better, right? But if all you're doing is following and chatting and supporting and sharing and, engaging, I love it. So, yeah, there's no oops. Fratum. No oops at all. You take that oops and you stuff it in your pocket, which, now that I say that out loud, is very strange. Don't do that. House of Dogga says, yes, translucent is almost like fighting words. I'm telling you, well, it is true. House of Dogga is admittedly, I kind of do have the whole, Ecru, mother of pearl, blinding, hey, I need to set the white balance for my camera. Can you hold up your arm? Yeah. It's not a broad saber. It is a lightsaber. The question is what kind of lightsaber? Hey, Jerry 3D Hip. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Jerry 3D Jerry Threadhip. Thank you for being here, Jerry Threadhip. I can't do. How can I through the hip? I know it's 3D. Through the hip. But it rolls through the hip. He is many people ask about influencers, and Jerry 3D Hip is a hip influencer. He streams next time, say, hey, Jerry, show us those hips, Jerry. Come on. That's the HP right there.
The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence.
She has?
Immediately.
Now?
Sincerely.
Who?
Sith Lord Brit.
Oh.
The third.
The third? Well, let me straighten up my tie that I'm not wearing, clearly. Not a dark saber, Sith Lord Brit. Not a dark. I'm printing it in blue. There's a reason I'm printing this this lightsaber in blue. The blue is key for this saber. Why? What is the saber I'm printing? It is a blue saber, Darth Gallum, to your credit. When starting a new video game and they want you to balance the white, you hold up your hand. Pretty much. Can you just... No, not my hand. It's right here. The white... Have you ever done this? Have you ever... Okay, so this goes out to all my fellow Caucasians. Have you ever tried to find the whitest part of your body? Just for kicks. I'm fairly confident, it's right, and maybe I'm wrong. I cannot see all parts of my body. Nor do I wanna! But I'm guessing it's right in here. This is the white, the Caucasianist. This is the most Caucasianist part of the body, the Caucasian-y area right there. It's not a sad saber, it's a happy saber. It's not Yoda's saber, I go by they. My butt cheek, again, this is a part of the body that I'm just, you know what? I'm good with not, I know it's there, but I'm good with never noticing those parts of my body. You've sunburned that before? So sore? Yeah, I'm good. I'm never. That's the reason I keep it down. Hey, this commercial runs every year and it started running in the 80s, like nonstop. Come on, you can hear that commercial even on mute. Hello, Breaking Oz 96. So good to see you. I hope you had a good week. You should print a yogurt or dark helmet sword saber. I don't know if I do one of those. I've got the dark helmet. I don't know about yogurt because it's more like a Schwartz. It's more like the ring. It's not a Darth Millwright saber. It's not an Ultron saber. Come on. I think most can find that widest part a little further down from the arms. Okay, Brick Princess. Again, I do not believe. Okay, there are some parts of me that I know are there, but I'm good. I'm like, it's there, and as long as it continues to function in the way that it needs to function, I don't need to know it's there. Don't need to know. That's the thing about getting old is you hurt parts of your body that you didn't even realize existed. Like, what the hell? I had a muscle there? How the hell? All I did was breathe. Really? Or you get out of bed. What the hell is that? What is that? And there's a voice inside your head going, that is being 48 years old. Stop! Oh, trust me. Like, my favorite thing. Oh, I just turned 30. I'm old. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. You shut up. Okay? Because let me tell you. And I realize there are people who are 10 years older than me saying, oh, to be a spry 48. Ho, ho, ho. Shut up. So, see, exactly, Mighty Bean. That's me when you complain. I'm not complaining. Because let me tell you, it's all downhill from here. All downhill. Liz, I promise you will never see those parts of me, Liz. Not for any amount of cheers. Although I have threatened to, I got to figure out what it will take to do a hot tub stream. Like, if I'll have a goal. Like, if I hit this goal, or maybe I don't hit the goal, I'll do a hot tub stream. I got to threaten to, if I don't hit the goal, then I'll do a hot tub stream. If I don't hit the goal, maybe I should do one of these nights. If we don't hit a goal of this many that, I'm going to do a hot tub stream. For real. Because that's the only way to do it, because no one wants to see me do it. I don't want to see me do a hot tub stream. Would I ever consider printing a Star Wars piece if the person pays shipping and handling? Got to be careful about that because I don't own the models. I have to be really careful. I don't want to sell prints, or monetize something I haven't been given permission to. By the way, Fotis Mint last night, he really enjoyed his time here. And seriously, he DM'd me on Twitter. He loved it. He had so much fun last night. So it was really cool. It was really, y'all really, you were awesome with Fotis Mint. Thank you. I wanted to pass that along. Fotis Mint had a blast. He was up late. I don't think he can do that every night. But he had a blast. Krillin's 37, not that old yet. No, 37 is not old. Some would argue 48 is not old. I hear you getting old. 40 hit and felt like a freight train. I can't say I felt like I've been hit by anything. It's just these slow changes. Cocoa Pebbles, Barney. What is that? What kind of car is that? A Hess. What the hell is a Hess? Is that a car? I do have a hot tub, D. Randolph. Well, it's more like a jacuzzi, like with a jetted tub. It's not a hot tub. But I've been thinking, like, should I do something in a hot tub? A stream one night. Jedi would be laughing. Ha 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 ha. Splash. Ha 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 ha. House of Doggus says, I was looking down at my phone, lifted my head, and I hurt my neck. Oh yeah, you're old. You are officially old. You're 39 and still think you're 21. Second 9X, that's the thing. I still see myself as young. But that's how age, it sneaks up on you. Like, oh my God, I'm old. Oh my God, I'm old. And these moments will hit you. He did stay up very late. Fotis Mint did. It's true. Hess is the oil company. They own the New York Jets. Well, that explains a lot. I know nothing about sports or oil. Thank you for the cheer, Liz. Thank you for keeping it active in here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're older than you ever have been, and now you're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're even older, and now you're even older. You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're older still. Time marches on, and time still marches on. You're older than you ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're even older, and now you're even older. You're older than you ever been, and now you're... Oh, y'all, if you don't know, They Might Be Giants is like the best. The best. For real. Thank you for the cheer, Hollywood. Dark Troy Lord is 45. Oh, you're like a record. You remember the records? The 40... Never mind, the different 45. They say that the 40s are the new 30s, but then they say the 30s are the new 20s, so you're still in your 20s. Well, I'm going to say that the 50s are the new 30s when I get there. I'm going to start that. It's going to be a trend. Such an uplifting, not at all depressing song. Thanks. No problem, Mighty Bean. Thank you for being the mightiest bean I know. We have a poll. Do you know what Chris Pirillo is printing? There's a new poll. You're here for the singing? Oh, I'm sorry. You've come for the wrong reason then. Let's go ahead and stage that second giveaway from Printed Solid. Very appreciated. David has been an amazing supporter for a year, and I'm glad that when I asked him, hey, could we do some giveaways, on like a Friday, give people something to look forward to on a Friday evening. Like, yeah. That'd be great. And David, he didn't even hesitate. Getting more people using Printed Solid is a good thing. And you've seen me using it, right? You've seen me using it for the past year. The next Printed Solid giveaway is open. None of us are Peter Pan. Well, that's good to know, Nomi3. I'm not. I'm definitely not. What the hell commercial is this? John Grin's Christmas? I have no idea what the hell is that? Perry Como. I must have like flowed into a Christmas this is like YouTube is just auto playing at this point. I don't mind. The Christmas commercials, I don't mind. Oh, look, it's a computer. This must be a Radio Shack commercial then. Prodigy. Holy cow. Never had Prodigy. Oh, that's right. There was Prodigy, CompuServe, AOL. Prodigy. Back with the internet, the early version of the internet and email. Santa.com. Yeah. It's a thing. Egghead discount software. Walt Disney Picture. Oh, the Santa Claus, the first one. I remember watching it in the theater and I liked it. Santa Claus is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. I like the Santa Claus. I like it more even. I like it even more as a dad than I did before I was a dad, for real. Dude, John, shut your mouth. I am not a Netscape guy. I never liked Netscape ever. Netscape was just so slow and clunky, and the UI was ugh. The only browsers I ever liked. Keep that in mind. Brick Princess, thank you for the cheer. Your boys are 7 and 10. They can't sit through episode 4, so I was thinking going with episode 1, see if it holds their attention. No. Frat M. My recommendation, Frat M. Go with the Freemaker Adventures. It's Lego cartoon. Freemaker. Try the Freemaker Adventures. Then try, potentially, Star Wars Rebels. Try Star Wars Resistance. Clone Wars may be a little too much for them. But try even The Mandalorian. Try The Mandalorian. Jedi's 7. She was watching Star Wars before, but like the Mandalorian got her attention. Try Mandalorian. Oh my god, I loved Maxon. So okay, back to my favorite browsers. The ones I liked. Internet Explorer 2, not 1. Internet Explorer 2 through 6 before it got stale. Then Maxon. I didn't like Safari until long after it was released. Never liked Firefox. I thought it was fine. Never liked Netscape. Never really liked Mozilla. It was okay. It was fine as an alternative, but I didn't use it. Chrome I don't mind. Brave I was using for a while. On Android now I like using Samsung Internet Browser because it's faster. Your job is to light a fire. Please keep lighting fires under me, please. You've been using Firefox religiously since it launched. I have not, Psycho. And the funny thing is, I had Asa Dotzler speak at my tech event years ago. I've been debating doing that again. I've been debating doing an event for... It takes so much. It's a heavy lift. I know there's Murph and Earth, but like I thought, what about an event just for... The creators in the makerspace, not the makers in the makerspace, but the creators, the people who produce content, like the Uncle Jessies and the Joel Tellings, Barnacles in a distant degree, but the people who create content, the people who stream, like the Loyals of the world, and basically have an event. Just it'd be a small, almost like a networking, connection type of event, like I did with Gnome Decks, where everybody had kind of an inspiration, like a topic to talk on, like an inspirational. Like type of presentation where they talked about maybe some behind the scenes and how they did what they did to serve as an inspiration to other people who wanted to create in the maker community. I thought about that it being that focused. Hello, Adam. It is so good to see you again. It really genuinely is. I don't use Netscape's still around. That shocks me. I thought it died years ago. I use Chrome. And I'm fine. I know Google tracks everything. Dude, you're going to get tracked no matter what you do. You fart and you're getting tracked. Chrome is fine. On the desktop, especially on Mac OS, in recent builds, Chrome is like, it whips the llama's ass. It's way better than Safari. Safari's like, Safari's okay. It's there. It's compatibility and all, but like, I dropped Safari. I went to Chrome like about a year ago. You know what I'm saying, the Free Heathen? It would be like an inspirational kind of... For people who are in the 3D printing maker space, I don't know. I mean, I did. So the Free Heathen, I ran a Gnome Decks. It's an event called Gnome Decks, and in fact, years ago. Hang on, just a second. I don't know if David's still here. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Well, now I can't find it. I can't find it. So, Bree Pettis presented it at a later Gnome Decks conference, and back when no one knew what 3D printing was, and Bree Pettis presented a MakerBot, and he was 3D printing at my event, like in late must have been 2007. I can't remember which year. You'd have to look up Gnome Decks on Wikipedia to discover which year Bree Pettis presented. But Bree Pettis, and this name would mean something to you, if you followed 3D printing. But he presented at Gnome Decks before MakerBot was acquired for $1 billion or whatever. How much? An insane amount of money by MakerBot. Yeah, it was a thing. So, which color is this? Free Heathen? It is. I want to say it is. It's cyan. Yeah. Pure cyan. All right. Moment of truth. If you know, you know. What is this? What is this? Dark Toy Lord, what is this? All you vintage toy freaks, what is this? Liz is printing a Fix 'em Dude Millennium Falcon. Harry Potter want Liz, get out. You know, for that, Liz, ban yourself, okay? Harry Potter want, no! No! Liz is like, hey, I don't need an excuse. I'm out. No, not a Harry Potter wand. Hang on. Oh, wow, the supports are coming right off. At least this far. What is this, people? Bane. Bane. It is not a Nimbus 2000. Stop. You guys you hurt. I'm literally in pain right now. Liz is not the bane of my existence. Liz is like a Jiminy Cricket to me. I do, seriously, I don't have many. I really, I've got friends and all the mods I consider I'm close to. Because they often hear my thoughts before I share them anywhere else, if I share them anywhere else. But Liz is one of those people that if I need to bounce something off of, I know I can. All right, let me try. I don't know if it's going to be as easy. Yep, okay, that came out. I'm going to have to clean it up a bit down there, but what is this? Where's Dark Toy? Is Dark Toy Lord gone? Come on. People. Thank you, Hollywood. Thank you. It is. It's a Kenner vintage saber. A vintage Kenner saber. A Kenner Luke saber. Well, this one would be Luke. I could also do one in, you can tell by the dots. But Luke originally came, there was the I have on card a Luke, a Jedi Knight Luke with the blue saber. It is not Dumbledore's wand. No! You worry about the size of Chris's nose. No! What? No. Cleaning off the supports. Yeah, so anyway, I found the model. I was like, I need to print something with printed solid filament tonight. What am I going to print? And I realized I'd not printed one of these yet. And so... Give me a second. I got to clean off the supports. You know, I think I want to do this again, but I want to rotate it. Well, no, I don't know if I can because of how that goes. Anyway, so it's a little tiny Kenner style lightsaber from the vintage figures. You could do one of these. They were also produced, it was blue and green. So blue and green would be the two. You only had Jedi with the green. Oh, there's another pull. Did Chris print? Stop! Liz, stop! No! This is false. Fake news. This is fake. Stop! Can I delete a poll? Get over there, Vader. You can't escape. Can I delete a poll? Can I undo a poll? This poll sucks. Hey, Fradem, thanks again for your support. Thank you for hanging. I'm gonna do a Stormtrooper next. Because it doesn't look like I've done a Stormtrooper in this color. It's not a Harry. Stop! The wand did not choose me. Dude, this is clearly a Kenner lightsaber, right? It's clearly a Kenner lightsaber. The only thing I might want to do, I guess, maybe I should reprint this, but rotate it such that the bottom part is the thing that is, because I did it face down, right, where the support's face down. Yeah, this would, I mean, I'm not doing, this is clearly not repro in the sense that it is, you know, done at a massive scale. You're excited for the redeemed Vader and Sergeant Creel? Yes! I mean, of course, for the Black Series, Hollywood, naturally you'd say that. I have the 3 3/4 inch white Vader, redeemed Vader. But I am excited. I'm just as excited to see it in the Black Series because it's a Vader. Of course I'm going to be excited. Yeah, because it's there. The problem with having to print this way is that the amount of supports that it takes to do. I mean, you can't avoid it. The only alternative for this print is to basically go at a vertical and print this way and start just with the support down here, right? Just at the base support here, and then from there on up, not have to worry about supports. So I thought maybe doing it that way as well. But again, you're always going to run into issues. This would be a fun resin print. It's not a wand. The Dark Toy-Lord, look it up. There are buttons on the saber. There are variants that have buttons, Dark Toy-Lord. For real. There are buttons like that. Okay, so the Harry Potter one, Harry Potter wand may have won. That doesn't make it true. Okay? You can send me that one to kickstart my TBC. No. If it's a Vader, I usually hold on to it. Oh my god, that cartoon. Which one's this one? Which is this cartoon? Oh, Bobby's World. Oh no, hang on. I stumbled into... See, I went from the commercials. Here, It was Bobby's World. See, I remember Bobby's World. It didn't sound like this. It was not Harold. Howie Mandel. That was his voice, yeah? It's not a Harry Potter's world. You loved Bobby's World? I didn't watch it. I'll be the first to admit I did not watch it. It may have been the cool thing to do. Just wasn't my thing. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to try this saber again, but I want to tilt it at an angle, like a 45 degree, and or maybe even 30 degree. I've got the build volume, but just do the support down here and then ignore up here, and I think it'll turn out better than the way this turned out. This will only mean something for people who collect like the vintage Star Wars figures. I was too old. That's accurate, Liz. I was too old. No double drop down. It's not a Ninjago katana. No, this is a vintage Star Wars Luke lightsaber that would have come with Bespin, the Bespin Luke, and in very rare variants, the Jedi Luke. But this is a Bespin Luke lightsaber. And I'm trying to think of what were the other one that would have been styled like this would have been green, the Jedi Luke. Those are the two lightsabers. You want to print out that hilt as full scale? That would be fun. You could do it. So I'm probably going to reprint this. I'm thinking I want to reprint this. It's going to have to be the same size because of my build. You can do them separately and then glue them together. But I just did it like as just a one shot. It was just, I mean, in terms of what I'm going to enjoy, what I'm going to get from it, this is fine. Looking at these Google images now, I have no recollection of those buttons. Seriously, Dark Toilet. Seriously. It's a thing. It was a thing. Would I pull your leg? Not intentionally. Pull the other one. For real. Never saw Harry Potter, but that's looking pretty wandish. Hang on. Kurt, you've never seen Harry Potter? Shut up. Kurt! Stop! Are you for real right now? You never saw Harry Potter? You've never seen Harry Potter? Is that a joke? Darth Gallum. Harry who? What's a Harry Potter? Exactly. I've seen Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's fun. Harry Potter. Fun guy. Not a mushroom. but a fun guy. Fun guy. Speaking of fun, bang ticket to enter. We got the giveaway, second giveaway of the evening for printed solid filament. Bang ticket to enter. Giving you a chance because we're going to be closing the giveaway soon. All right? Bang it. Bang the ticket. Bang ticket to enter. If you're interested in getting and receiving printed solid filament, what's going on with the Muppets here? Polaroid. Oh, they were selling Polaroids. Maybe I remember that. So I think tomorrow, or maybe overnight or whatever, I am going to re-slice this and angle the lightsaber probably 45 degrees. I think I shouldn't have any issues at 45 degrees. My concern is the potential wobble. We'll find out how well it works. Because I can't imagine it being any worse than this. Hey, Will the Gamer. I mean, this isn't bad. It's fun, but there's a lot of the chewiness that happens when you print with supports, because I printed it basically flat. And I feel I could do a better job. And it's a quick print. It wasn't that long of a print. It really did not take that long. In fact, if I did it like this, it'd probably take less time. This is just kind of an experiment to see how it would turn out. And then the cool thing is that this ends up going into my, like, I've got a bin of, like, oh, here's some prints that I've done that I don't necessarily want to hold on to that I can easily give away. Kids in the neighborhood still haven't, like, come to me for, like, 3D print stuff, but they probably will at some point. Like, hey, Chris, hey, Mr. Perillo, you have the coolest 3D prints. I do my best. I don't mind supports. The supports don't bother me. It's the lack of smoothness, I guess, for the lack of a better word, that supports leave behind. It gets a little. It's this side, on this side, it's a little more chewy than the side that was face up. So if I take the same model, angle it at, like, potentially 45 degrees. It would definitely introduce. I'd have to have supports in different spots, but I think that at 45 degrees with the Prusa Mini, the print from the blade up would be, I think, fine. I think it would be ample, assuming that it stays steady. The Simpsons cast its first ever deaf voice actor for episode feature ASL in the Sunday's episode. Oh, interesting, big fan. That's nice. That's pretty cool. The print time on this lightsaber, like an hour and a half, the way I did it, Dadcraft. And that was, like, it was flat, so supports all the way along the bottom. It comes with different, like, you could even do it, you can print them separately and glue them together as well if you wanted, like, more, you wanted it to be bigger. So you can print it in 2 pieces, 3 pieces. I just did it in 1 piece just as, like, I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it would look like. It's pretty cool. Just a little vintage lightsaber. Thank you, Hollywood, for the cheer. You can do it in 3 pieces, I believe. Double drop down. But I'm going to try it again in 1 piece, potentially after the Stormtrooper is done. I'm doing another Stormtrooper Playmobil figure. I'm going to do it potentially tomorrow morning, a 45-degree angle, and then kind of hang with it, and then basically see how it prints from that. And it'll be, as long as I can get, just part of this chewed up by supports, the minimum part, this area just chewed up by supports, then the rest of it I think I'd be happy with, because the way this turned out, it was fine. It'd be a cool little gift to somebody else, or to a parent who was into the vintage Star Wars thing. No, someone who saw this, ordinarily, they'd be like, what is this? Is it a Harry Potter wand? No, it is not a Harry Potter wand. My people, you people. Stop. All right, here we go. We're going to be drawing our recipient for the next printed solid filament. Closing the giveaway. Bang ticket to enter. Bang ticket to enter. Bang the ticket. Just take it. Just bang it. There's the ticket. Bang it. Bang the ticket. Just bang. Just, there's the ticket. Bang. This is your reminder. Let this serve as a reminder. Or, here, let's do this. All troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention. I also love giving away filament, so if you're not paying attention, you've got me in the background. Here is the time to pay attention for the second giveaway. Bang ticket to enter. When I say bang, that's an exclamation mark. It's an easier way of saying exclamation mark, because let's face it, like, they should have called the exclamation mark bang. Exclamation mark. 5 syllables. Or just one. Bang. 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 Bang ticket to enter. Not bang. I think you can bang enter. You can bang enter or bang ticket. Not whack ticket. Whack is a different character. That's like the backslash. Whack. Whack, whack. Or front. Is it a forward slash? Whack. Back whack. Okay, yeah. Forward slash is a whack. A backward slash is a back whack. So there's whack or a back whack. There's a quack, back whack, and a whack. Quack, back whack, and a whack walk into a bar. The back whack says, yeah, forward is whack, back is whack whack. It is back whack. So there's no back whacks. It's just bang. Bang, enter, or bang ticket. Double slash is a wiggity whack. It is? Really? I did not know that. Are you playing with me? You're playing with me, Mighty Bean. I think you're playing with me with a double slash. I think it's a whack whack. Whack whack. For real. Here we go. Closing the giveaway. 2 of 3. Closing it now. 3, 2, 1. All right. I gave you a warning. I gave you the time. Here we go. Drawing a recipient. I know some creators are like, we're gonna draw this out. We're gonna chat. We're gonna do. No. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You know, I don't do the fancy graphics as much as I should. You know, oh, it's an event. No, it is an event. But I'm like, yeah, y'all just give me credit. I'm straightforward. Raid Jr. just got here. That's okay. Raid Jr. There's one more. Raid Jr. There is one more giveaway happening. Raid Jr. One more. Okay, Raid Jr. Are you still with me? He's probably like, dude, I missed the giveaway. Oh, this sucks. I'm never going to watch again. I'm going to cry. Oh, there's one more? Okay, hey, I'm good. He turned his attitude around quickly. We've got a dark toilet. It's not thick enough. I think it's not. I got a lightsaber up my nose. How many other streamers do this? How many other streamers are willing to do this for you? Huh? How many? I ask you. Most streamers just sit there and say, "Hey, we're just chatting." Me? No, ooh. We're gonna be giving away filament and a lightsaber. Huh? It's blue and green. Huh? No. Krillin64, thank you for being here. Dark Toiler, happy to keep feeding your printing addiction. And make sure you tweet about it when you get it. Let us know. No slime at all, indeed. Let's get that 3rd of 3 Friday printed solid giveaways set up and opened and ready. And I can't talk because words escape my brain, which is getting more feeble by the hour, apparently. Okay, so boop, boop. So cost tickets per user. Wait, no, this is what it is. 1, 0, 1. Okay. 0 and 1. 0. There's no boosted subscriber. Everyone's lucky. Everyone gets the equal amount of luck. For sure. Wayne has been drinking now on his stream, so maybe Wayne would stick objects up his nose. He might. You can challenge him, Susan. Challenge him. I dare you to stick Chris Perillo sticks objects up his nose, Wayne. Why do you not stick objects up your nose? Why? Why not? Why do you not stick objects up your nose? It's the thing all the cool... Ooh, hang on. Ooh, I got some weird, wacky... I gotta clean this. Something wacky's happening. Wacky wall. Look at that lightsaber. Oh, no, it's not a lightsaber. That's a freaking flashlight. I thought it was a lightsaber. Does that not look like a lightsaber to you? Seriously, that looks like a freaking lightsaber. Do not stick things in your nose. There is no try. Indeed, there is not. What the hell happened to my... I am losing it here, people. It's a hot plate, Jesus. It was not clean. Glad I caught that. That would have been a problem. Okay, I won't stick things in my nose. For the next minute. Windex! Oh, I remember that brand that I just used this morning. What is this? It's gotta be he's sick. Because what person wears pajamas like that to bed intentionally? I don't wear pajamas. I wear pajama bottoms. I do. Long distance? Oh, look at that. I remember that phone. This must be a commercial for AT&T. Bell. Wow. Look at the typewriter. I remember typewriters. Typewriters were fun. Wait, hang on. Move over. We got is that a word processor there next to it? No, that's not a word processor. It's a better typewriter. My typewriter is better. Because it... Wait, hang on. Why is he putting a typewriter on top of a typewriter? No, that doesn't make any sense. How does this make any sense? Can you see that he's putting... It's bigger? Why has he got 3 typewriters? Now I want to know. Why is this typewriter... Why is he caressing it? Why is that gentleman caressing his typewriter? Dude, stop. Knock it off. That's not cool. I don't care what the error... I don't care if that was permissible, but you do not caress your... Did you see that? Did you see him caressing his typewriter? Xerox. Okay, well, dude, don't ever... Let me just say this. If you ever caressed your typewriter, no, don't do that. Typewriters don't like being caressed. Just like... You type on it, but don't caress your typewriter, dude. Don't do it. Another phone commercial. Payphone. That's a touch-tone phone there. Mom, we're hanging out at the mall. You're hanging out at the mall? Available in many areas. Mom, I really need you to come pick us up because the internet doesn't... Oh, it's another Bell Phone Center. People loved their phones back in the day. Oh, let me guess. Another phone commercial. No, he's chewing something. Hi, I chew and talk with my mouth open. I'm rude. Carefree? Carefree gum? I didn't think Carefree gum was a bubble thing. That's right, Liz. Always ask your typewriter if they want to be caressed. Although I'm guessing that most typewriters do not. You had a typing class in high school, electric typewriters? I did too, Susan. Oh, it was Carefree. I learned to type on like a classic type of typewriter, like pop, 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 pop. What were they called? Like mechanical? But then I also learned on electric. I learned on both. I trained on both in those early days. I learned on both. In fact, I gotta tell you, I liked the mechanical typewriter more than the electric. The electric was so you didn't have the touch. You barely touched the key and it goes whack. I'm like, no. It was too light. The key, the touch, the feedback was just too light. It's a Voltron typewriter. He's trying to awaken it. Well, that could have been the case. Double drop down. Call waiting. Call waiting was... I remember when that came around. Call waiting. Whoa, dude. How can you do that? Call waiting. Wow. IBM Selectric? I don't remember that. Royal Manual. I don't remember that either. Nice and easy. That's right. You caress your typewriters. Hey, what other streams are you watching on Twitch tonight where they tell you not to caress your typewriters? This guy's got a hamster wheel. Why is this guy got a hamster wheel showing his dad? Dude, you're such a nerd. Go call Animal Control. Hello, Animal Control? My son is a nerd. Hey, don't be like your brother. He's a nerd. Alright, we're gonna leave the son at home because he's a nerd. Ha, have fun with your nerd things, nerd. Bell Phone Center. When you need to call someone about your nerd son. Nope, never mind. Neat.
These commercials made no. I'm not a woman. I was a kid. This didn't make any sense to me because of course every time I saw a woman, they did not have hair. Like they had hair on their head. That was it. Like you never saw hair on anybody's body. Like any female's body. It made no sense to me. Like why would they need something when it doesn't exist? How could you get rid of something? It didn't exist. You feel David Copperfield. I love this guy. I didn't mind Doug Henning, but David Copperfield was my jam, dude. I loved a David Copperfield. Give me a good David Copperfield. Sorry, let me see if I can give you more of the view here as I'm printing the Stormtrooper. Oops, sorry, it's a little too much. Is that a little better for you? I can't show too much because the way everything is positioned here, but I hope this is fine. It's as much as I can handle here. David Copperfield, my jam. I remember this commercial. I always wondered how he got the little thing to do the thing, because every time I did something with the tissue, it just laid there. My tissues sucked. No, last night's print turned out amazing. I'll be showing that on another night, because tonight it's all about printed solid in the giveaway. I liked Doug Henning. I did. But I was more of a David Copperfield fan, I think. Doug Henning was kind of hippie. I mean, I didn't mind the hippies. I mean, I what the hell does that mean? But whoa, how did she do that? Did you see that? She like pulled. Holy jeez! Throw her into the pond. She floats. She floats. The warlock David Copperfield. Because how does he do that? How does he do that with the tissue? He's a warlock. I know the dark magic. I can make my tissues dance. I put a little boogie in it. That's what he is. Oh, rotary dial. How quaint. Answering machines. Believe it or not, George isn't at home, so leave a message at the beep. Hey, cute couple, what do you need? The Amazing Jonathan, I remember that. We're here to get traveler's checks. For some reason, and when I was growing up, this was a bigger problem, I guess, back then than when I became older, when I realized I don't need traveler's checks, because I never traveled. There's a poll? We got a new poll. Fraggle Rock or Muppets? Nah, oh God, why did you do this? I hate you. I hate you for doing this. Because I like Fraggle Rock. But I'm voting Muppets. Gonna have to give it to the Muppets. Sorry, Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Fraggles didn't have to use Nair. No, you never saw a Fraggle use Nair. Ever. Ever. Not even Moki. Actually, Moki would probably be the one least likely to use Nair. Red probably would have used Nair, but Moki would never have used Nair. It sounds like something stupid for me to tweet, doesn't it? Moki never would have used Nair. It's time to stream on Twitch. It's time to cheer the bits. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and sing the rest of the night. It's time to print a Stormtrooper in this printed solid cyan, and when it's done, I'll assemble it, and it'll be better than ham. Why do I sit here singing? I guess I'll never know, but maybe if you stop me, we can continue the show. What will I say the next time? I really have no clue. Instead of using adhesive, I like using glue. It's actually adhesive. It's time to get things printing. Why don't you get things printing? I think I'll get things printing on the most sensational, printational, filamentational, extrudaminational. This is what we call the... I don't know what. It's time to extrude some plastic
it's time to talk about all the commercials we used to watch when we knew nothing about the world. And look at that. It's called Stay Free. Something called Maxi Pads. What the hell are Maxi Pads? I guess I'll never know. Thank you for cheering. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Bang, ticket to enter. We got another filament giveaway to do. And tonight I'm going to be watching the season finale of I remember that woman. See, that was Garrett, not Mrs. Garrett, Mrs. On Different Strokes. She was a Mrs. Garrett wannabe. That was a Mrs. Garrett wannabe from Different Strokes. And then she did Roche Motel commercials. Who was she? That was the alternative Mrs. Garrett. Moki probably never used Nair, but I bet Red did. This is just a stupid throwaway tweet. I threw away a tweet. I mean, all my tweets are basically throwaways, but like, here's the tweet. Here's the link. There's the link to my tweet. The stupid Sanka! I thought this was like, oh man, that coffee must be good. It's advertising on TV. I've never had Sanka, and I hope to go to the grave never having tried Sanka. No, thank you. Now I've had Folgers. I've enjoyed Folgers with the hazelnut Folgers. I tried long ago when I first started drinking coffee. Oh man, in the early Locker Gnome days, I used to make a pot of coffee. And I enjoyed coffee all day. Oh my God, I enjoyed coffee all day. I still have dreams, not about coffee, but about where I used to live back in the early days of Locker Gnome. I still do. It sticks with me. Marcus Welby. I remember the name, but it would have been a boring show for me back in the day. Sanka was bitter. It was probably garbage. Hey, AFP, AMP. What MFP? Maximum fluoride protection, right? AIM? Was this AIM? Was it? Hang on. What is it? What was it? Dang it. Aquafresh. I'm an idiot. Triple protection. Well, that is clearly better than my solo protection garbage toothpaste. I can get triple protection. Oh, I got these weird hands that someone 3D printed me. What the hell am I going to do with these hands? Well, honey, they just can't stay in the bedroom because otherwise I'm sleeping in the other room. Is that a deal? Yeah, I guess so. You sleep in the other room. Oh, look at that. It's a sandwich. No, it's a phone. It's a phone. We're a family, and we have discussions about phones. So unrealistic. MJB Coffee U-Bound. U-Band, no. Not into it. Not into that kind of thing. Hey, the Midnight Smith, who's talking about subpar coffee brands up in here. We are watching some old commercials. Having fun. Super fibers. I need those. The older you get, you need Sure and Natural. No, wait, hang on. That's a Maxi Shield. I don't know what that is, but I don't need it. I guarantee I don't need it. But when they said fibers, super fibers, I'm like, yes, I am old. I am over 40. I need super fibers to stay regular. Things that I ignored as a child. I can't poop. It was, that became a stress. The older you get, the more it becomes a stress that you can't poop. Who is this? What is this dude? He's an explorer. The Don Rickles explorer. The Don Rickles knockoff. Cheap Don Rickles. Talking about Bank America traveler's checks. You never hear about traveler's checks anymore. Unrealistic. Is it though? Hasadogus, I don't know. Not anymore. Used to drink those pre-Starbucks days. I don't even do Starbucks days. I make it at home. Well, admittedly using Starbucks beans, but I don't buy the, $80 Frappacrappas. See, I as a kid, I never had headaches. Or if I did, I didn't know I could take a pill. Excedrin. For real. Subsector! Oh, bless you.
Subsector 3D just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you. It's been a relatively quiet night as far as that is concerned, but you are helping us. Oh no. I haven't been watching our sub points goal. Thank you for bringing us back into the 700s. I guess we were below. Here I thought 730 was, okay, that's an attainable goal. I may have overshot that goal tonight. But thank you so much for your support, Subsector. It's appreciated. And thank you for your streams. I love the fact that you're streaming now, too. I love the fact that you're influencing people with your enthusiasm with 3D printing. I'm glad I have another nerd to commiserate with and to talk with about, you know, all sorts of sci-fi stuff, not just Star Trek or Star Wars, really, just anything. Thank you. Subsector, you didn't have to. You didn't. I did. Let me put it this way, Subsector, I didn't even notice. I was so caught up in these commercials and the printing. Velveeta is there cheese in that? You could produce Velveeta without, I bet you anything, someone could make a Velveeta vegan because there's like nothing. It's all oil. Like 90% of Velveeta is oil. It's all oil. There doesn't need to be any dairy in Velveeta. Imagine, says Joe, Touchstone phone only came out en masse in the 80s. I know, dude. Joe, I was there. I remember my mom said, we're not gonna pay for a Touchstone phone. You can use rotary. You can use the pulse. We don't need to call someone that fast. No Touchstone in this house. Ever. Because that's how my parents talk to me, which explains a lot. It explains a lot. Shannon, it's so good to see you. I hope you had a great journey, a great trip, and I'm happy that you're here. And I hope you're doing well on this Friday evening. We're geeking out, giving away some printed solid filament tonight on Fridays. Printed solid filament. I've got some vintage commercials running. Honestly, I like playing this stuff in the background during these streams. I genuinely do. As long as we're doing commentary, so it's kind of something where we're adding to it. We're not just taking from, but we're talking about the things that are playing in the background. And of course, printing. I printed tonight a vintage Kenner style Luke Skywalker lightsaber, which is a big deal if you're a Star Wars figure collector like me. The Free Heathen asks, what's a good see-through green PLA? Translucent? I printed in a printed solid. Hang on. This is potential hours. It is mostly see-through. This is a printed solid filament. The green ice may work well for you. Free Heathen, try green ice, printed solid. And feel free to use our coupon, if you want to save money. I'm not going to leave Velveeta alone. I'm not. I loved Velveeta. I love cheese. I still eat vegan cheese when it's on sale. You love Star Trek? People give me a hard time for watching the original series, not being a fan of Discovery. I love Discovery. I'm not a fan of the original series. But when I was growing up and seeing Star Trek, it was just, to me, a lot of that sci-fi was campy. So it just went right over I'm like, I'm good. The campy sci-fi, the campiest I can get with sci-fi is The Fifth Element. That's as campy as I want to get with sci-fi. Star Trek was just too much for me. The original series, TOS. Enterprise, I never got into either. I was more of a DS9 guy. Gothleg also had rotary. So did Dark Toy Lord. You miss your rotary phone? I bet you anything it still works. If you have a landline, if that still exists anymore, that's pretty much dead at this point. It's legacy. Green ice, Jesse PLA. There you go. Printed solid ice green. I can't remember. I'm not sitting right in front of the name, and I don't think David is here, but most things end up translucent if they're thin enough. True that, Stone Monkey Research. You love Warhammer 40,000. Like I said, I stopped at Warhammer 35,957. I should have stuck around for Warhammer 40,000. What about Space 1999? Never got into it. Lost in Space. I like the reboot on Netflix, not the. There's not much or not many older sci-fi television shows that I got into. Maybe bits and pieces of Battlestar Galactica. Maybe bits and pieces of Buck Rogers, but not anything close to what I would consider, me having enjoyed it similarly. You watched every episode of Enterprise? I mean, I knew enough, but I'm like, it wasn't my thing. And maybe I was burnt out after DS9 and Voyager and TNG. But Discovery I got into. Picard, of course, I got into. I've got very high expectations for Strange New Worlds because I think Star Trek is entering a golden era for production. You know, you can create, you know, these amazing series, storytelling, character development, and I have no problem paying for it. I have no problem paying for Star Trek. As a Star Wars fan, I'll pay for Star Wars all the time. But like, you know, give me Star Trek all the time. I'm happy. I'm just as happy with watching Star Trek on television as I am Star Wars. Being a Star Wars fan, I'm saying that. I enjoy both equally. And they satisfy, you know, a different part of me. For real. Armor says, I had an awful nightmare last night. I was being chased by a flock of seagulls. Haircut? You were being chased by a haircut, Armor? Oh my god. Wish Enterprise had a few more seasons. Yeah, DS9 I was into. DS9 I was deeply into. How about some of the new stuff like Raised by Wolves or Foundation? So Captain Slow, I've talked about both in this stream. First of all, if you like Raised by Wolves or Foundation, you need to be watching Severance. Severance, I'm not saying is a sleeper hit, but Severance on Apple TV Plus is a great show. Like, no one told me about it. I knew nothing about it. There was no marketing push or anything like that. But I just started watching it, and I was almost immediately drawn in. I'm like, okay, I want to see where this is going. And if you like Foundation, Severance will blow you away. Like that's one of the better Apple TV shows. Severance is one of the better Apple TV shows. Foundation was good. It was fine. But Severance blows it out of the water. Severance. For sure. Raised by Wolves, yeah, season 1 was fine, but the problem is I had to get through the end of season 2 before I started to understand Raised by Wolves. It was just too it was esoteric's the wrong word. Raised by Wolves is good, but it kind of leaves too much to the imagination, and I don't like that. Sometimes I need to be guided, and it doesn't feel like either Foundation or Raised by Wolves fills in enough blanks. They don't fill enough. They don't fill in enough blanks. So Raised by Wolves, honestly, I was ready to give up. I was ready to be done with Raised by Wolves. I'm like, yeah, you know, if I can get through the second season, I'll be fine. And then I got to the end of the second season. I'm like, oh, okay. And then things started to click. And I ran so far away. Both old and newer Twilight Zones for you. Yeah, Joe, I watched some of the newer Twilight Zones. Like Amazing Stories on NBC I watched, not the new Apple TV. I haven't watched that. People start developing new devices based on what they see in Star Trek. We should expect to see AR as a hologram interface at some time. House of Dawkins, I hope so. I'm bullish on AR. I like the idea of AR. I cannot wait to wear like regular prescription lenses, like with a clock that's hovering out into the middle of nowhere. I would love that. Hey, Crack Pyrex, so good to see you. Darth Gallum, good night, good evening. Thank you for being here. Captain Slow didn't quite understand what grandmother's motives are. You don't until you get to the end of it, Captain Slow. Grandmother's motives become very, very clear. I feel they become more clear than before. That's where it starts to come together for me. Gofflake says that should be saved as a soundbite. Good luck. Have fun. Hello, Big Jano. So good to see you. You've come along at the right time. We've got one more printed solid giveaway. And Big Jano, I think you know we're giving away filament here on this channel Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday, we're giving away Polymaker. On Wednesdays in April, we're giving away Focus filament. And then on Fridays, we're giving away, all Fridays, we're giving away the printed solid filament. So it's Friday. So even if you're feeling, you know, I'm kind of like there's nothing on TV, stop by. Like, you know, you could watch a TV show. It could give you entertainment. Me, I could give you conversation. I can give you commiseration and potentially filament. Well, I can't give it to you, but, you know, the printed solid on a Friday could. Wednesday now, too. Wednesdays in April, Midnight Smith. The Midnight Smith. Wednesdays in April. Arid extra dry. You know, back before when I was a kid, I stunk, but I didn't care. Now, I don't really wear the underarm thing. I just feel like, I need to shower and I'm good. I don't need this kind of thing. I don't need to be sold a product that really doesn't, unless I don't shower for like 5 days. Google Lenses AR is amazing. They have a translate option that's super neat. I think we're getting there, House of Dawgus. I feel we're moving that direction. We are getting there. Like I said, I remember this commercial. Why? Why do I remember this commercial? The visuals. Like, it's funny. I don't remember the product, but I remember why. How do I remember this visual? Oil of Olay. How many Olays had to die to give us that? How many do you have to squeeze an Olay? How do you squeeze an Olay? No, Halston. How do I remember that? It's weird I remember that visual. Oh, McDonald's. I don't remember all the McDonald's commercials, but of course, loving the McDonald's as it was. McDonald's will flip vegan in the next few years. I think they've been suggesting it. I think they've been running trials. But given that Burger King has a vegan option now, I think McDonald's is not too far behind. Can't wait to go back to McDonald's again. But at this point, like, all they have is really apple pie. That's like the only thing that they have that's vegan, and it's like, that's not worth it. But I'm not their target market. I know. You thought that the Arid Extra Dry was a Double Mint gum commercial? That's how they used to market that stuff, isn't it? House of Dawgus. The green PLA, I said the ice cream PLA is cool, but it has a strange finish. Well, it depends on what you're looking for. The Midnight Smith. I'm sorry, the Free Heathen. So many thes in here. Depends on how hairy your armpits are. Well, John, I've got hair, not much. I have like zero hair. I mean, it's hair there. There's hair there. I'm a Care Bear with hair there. Oh, I remember this commercial. The chocolate and peanut butter. Everyone's into the video games. And the chocolate's chasing the peanut butter, and the peanut butter's trying to figure out how to get away from the chocolate, and then boom! The collision alerts. Look at those artifacts. Those artifacts were not in the original commercial, but I remember that commercial. I so remember that commercial. Where's the beef? That would be Wendy's, Big Jano. That would be... Liz, you cannot smell me from here. Google Lens is kind of a thing still. No, you're thinking of Google Glass. That was discontinued, Nomad. They made that enterprise. Google Lens is a thing that you can install on your phone. That's still a thing. Where's the beef? Clara Peller for a hot minute for Wendy's. Are the fries not vegan friendly? I think they use beef tallow or lard for the fries at McDonald's, so cracked Pyrex, no. I think they use peanut oil at Burger King, so those are okay. You cannot smell me from here. There's no way I'm that strong. I'm not that pungent, which is the word of the day. Pungent. John D loves Care Bears. I watched the Care Bears. Never had one. Got Jedi some of the figures. McDonald's does not use tallow any longer. Are you sure? Usually we follow the reports of whether or not they use it. But even then, I'm not going to sit in line for fries. I'm like, if I'm going to be going through fast food, I want a burger or something. So I'll wait for Burger King to do their every other Wednesday $3 Impossible Whopper. Because $3 for an Impossible Whopper, I'm good. That's and I know, they fry it on a grill with beef. I'm like, it's insignificant. It's there, but it's like, it's not going to kill me. I'm not, I guess, as, like, in terms of fast food, I'm not going to, like, complain about a lot of those small details. Care a lot. We care a lot. You do, House of Dawgus? I got Jedi some modern Big Red. Let fester with Big Red. Let all your loving fester with Big Red. Isn't that what it was? Something about festering with Big Red. For Big Red, make your kit last a little longer. Print a little longer. Make your filament last a little longer with Big Red. I'm blanking, but I remember the tune. Right in my head, I remember they don't use. What do they use, Liz? I swear McDonald's fries are not vegan. Krusty 3D. I use oil of motor. My skin is terrible. As well it should be, Krusty. I don't do Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is not something that I want to support. Wearable tech is still here to miss. Totally feel you. I have a watch that's been recharged and I'm not wearing it now. I'm not wearing the watch now. It's recharged. I just didn't put it on before I started things. To me, the ultimate wearable tech, seriously, being someone who wears glasses, this is the ultimate wearable tech. I don't think maybe there's a possibility they'll be able to put sensors, down here and battery and charging and all that stuff. I have some glasses, like the smart glasses that I could wear. I got those like 3 years ago. I just don't wear them because I now wear progressives. I'm on progressive lenses. They likely fry the nuggets and filet o fish with fries. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So okay, so that's fine if they're frying that way. Since 2007, we made them without any animal source. Okay, that's new to me. I didn't know that. That's cool, Liz. I don't think I'm going to sit in line, though, for fries at McDonald's. Like, I need some fries. Can you get you some fries? And I know that Canada was treating them differently than USA, so you may want to clarify that. Is that Canada or is that USA? I'm curious. I want, though, McDonald's to do, like, a vegan option. I want vegan competition. Like, in terms of, like, a burger. McDonald's fries are fun, no doubt about that. Because I want to be able to, I really, the Happy Meal thing, Jedi doesn't get to partake because I'm just serious. I will not, with good intention, give Jedi meat. I'm just not going to do it. She can get, her proteins elsewhere. And will be healthier for it based upon the my blood draws and my blood at my age. I would have been better off never having eaten that stuff. So I just as soon set her on the path. I mean, she ultimately, when she's paying her own bills, she can make her own decisions. You're on your own, dude. Like, I made the decision, and this is why I made the decision. If you want to follow the path, great. But if not, fine. But while you're in my care, it's important to me that I set her up for success. You would get a Happy Meal if they put a Star Wars or Star Trek. Oh, yeah, for sure. We don't get the Happy Meal. What I usually do is just buy the toys on eBay. I buy the sets on eBay. I wouldn't get a Star Trek action figure, but I if it's a Star Wars thing, I will pick it up. That I'm a sucker for the Star Wars thing. The Star Trek, not as much. In-N-Out fries are okay. I think a lot of people say In-N-Out is awesome, and I'm not sure if I'd go that far. It's fine. In-N-Out is fine. Dick's, if you eat meat and you're in Seattle, you got to get a Dick's burger. I think Dick's beats In-N-Out any day of the week. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much am I looking forward to the Obi-Wan series? 10. Captain Slow. If it's Star Wars, 10. If it's Star Wars, 10. Just an automatic 10. You'd like an original Q action figure when he was sitting in the chair. Oh, like Encounter at Farpoint? That Q? Five Guys is okay. I'd like to go back to Five Guys at some point, too. What a burger I haven't been to in years. Carl's fried zucchini. I like zucchini. Fried? I don't know. Okay, this guy's got a Christmas tree in the background. What is he doing? He's an architect. He's got this big slate. What is he doing? I have hemorrhoids, so no, it's Zales. Damn it, I got it wrong. Zales. Zales is what we were looking for. Joel says so too. Gotta grab me some Dick's one over there. Yeah, dude. Joel's right. I mean, he's probably had it more recently than I have. I haven't had Dick's since I flipped vegan. And they don't have vegan options. Not that I know of. Dick's. Whataburger, super salty and greasy. Yeah, but that's the fun, Silver Sunbeam. Who wouldn't want that? Arby's potato cakes were the bomb. I get everybody hungry here, Big Jano. You don't ever come to the stream without food around. I was on track for health throughout the year, and then I started watching Chris Pirillo, and now my health has gone to hell because every time he's talking about food, he's not eating anything, but he's talking about it. He's streaming all these commercials talking about, Taco Bell and McDonald's and Burger King and Whataburger, and then now I suddenly feel like I have to eat it every time I watch him. This is horrible. Don't ever watch Chris Pirillo unless you like to eat. I like food. Five Guys beats all in both. Nah, I think Dick's, a burger at Dick's is in Seattle is better than a Five Guys. Five Guys is fine. Five Guys is fine, or was fine at least. Love just destroying a round of Five Guys. I'm sure I'd love a big bag of Dick's. You would, because you can get a bag of Dick's. You can buy a whole big bag of Dick's in Seattle, Kurt Grosser, at the what is it called? Dick's Drive-In. You can have a big bag of Dick's if you want. I don't think they put a limit. You can buy a whole party bag of Dick's if you wanted to, Kurt. Seriously, it's look it up. I'm not being family unfriendly. Dick's is a chain in Seattle. It's a thing. See, I told you. I don't think vegan. It's not vegan at McDonald's. I told you. I thought that it was a problem. McDonald's in the U.S. does things differently. What do we got? We got Santa playing video games here. Santa is playing video games. Bang ticketed. Have you bang ticketed to enter? Hey, Atomics. Or Adam. Adam 12. Adam 12, thank you for following. We're giving away some more filament tonight from Printed Solid. Watching some vintage commercials. Waxing nostalgic. I'm 3D printing more stuff. As I'm doing every night. Bang ticket to enter. You got to be in the Canada area of the world or the U.S. region of the galaxy to qualify for the Printed Solid giveaway. There's Santa. Ho, ho, ho. I have this thing. It's a battery. It's something that's charged by a battery. Spend money on batteries. Everybody needs batteries. This is perfume. And if I put it behind my ear, I will attract the most attractive males in the galaxy. And if I put it here, it'll turn everything into a dress. Hi, I am a handsome male. And if I put on this, then I will be attractive. Because the only way to be considered attractive is to dress up and be uncomfortable and then dance. This is what we do. This is why, honestly, these commercials are the reasons I never wanted to grow up. Like, God, growing up sucks. Who wants to get dressed up as a grown-up? Who wants to do that? No one wants to. Who wants to do this? Seriously, all the commercials for being grown-ups made me not want to grow up. I'm not joking. There was not one single grown-up commercial that I ever watched that I thought, God, I can't wait. Not one. Not one. People wonder why Gen X didn't want to grow up. There you go. Look at all this stuff that they threw at us. Headache medicine, and hemorrhoids, and Maxis, and all that stuff. Too much. Hello, Adam 12. It says, Adam 12 was indeed correct. Well, I'm glad I guessed. I bet you anything, you've come to
that
Twitch.
Does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Oh, no. Actifed. I remember seeing the commercial for Actifed.
Almonds,
oh, God.
folks.
And no, not almonds, dude. We got more phone commercials, dude. What is up with these phone commercials? Well, at least it's touch tone. Life forms. Tiny little life forms. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim. Star trekking across the universe on the Starship. Cameras had film? How long did it take to develop? It was instant? Could you do selfies? I don't know. Hello, Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff. And nice to meet you, Adam. I am Chris Pirillo. You may have never heard of me before, but I stream on Twitch. That's the only thing I've ever done. I've never done anything else in my entire life. I stream on Twitch. That's it. That's nothing. I've done nothing. I've literally done nothing else my entire life apart from streaming on Twitch. No, I've never done anything else. It's pretty much been Thank you, sir, for some. What's your name? Beam. Thank you, Mr. Beam. Not to be confused with Mr. Bean. Excuse me. I get
_D1 cheer Dex 100.
when I do a Mr. Bean impression. I get gassy. Sorry about that. Analog electronics for the win. No doubt about that. Thank you, Adam and Jeff, for joining the play shop here, joining me here on these evenings. I'm here every night, just geeking out, 3D printing, talking about loving waxing nostalgic as well with the rest of these fine folks. And just talking, just chatting. This is my chance to unwind. This is my I get a chance to this is catharsis for me, just chatting every night. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. We got one more giveaway tonight before wrapping up so that I can go watch the finale of Severance, potentially something else, but I also have to make popcorn, so I gotta make popcorn before I watch the finale. That's gotta happen. You watch reruns of Computer Chronicles for a nostalgia trip. I do not. I every so often I can't say I do not. Every so often I have. Maybe I should pull up some Computer Chronicles with Stuart Chaffee. Never met Stuart Chaffee, but I did meet Richard Hart once.
X100.
It's funny, isn't it?
Farts.
Cat farts, yes. Yeah, I know, Goff, no, I know Tech TV is in the title, but let's face it, Tech TV is dead. It's never coming back, and it was literally.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
20 years ago. It was we got another hype train. Well, we'll see how this hype train goes. We got through a level 3 last time. I don't know how this one's going to be, but we'll turn on the light. What is this toddler doing? Why is this toddler? What is going on with this? What is he going to do? Loves. Oh, diapers. There we go. Hey, 3XG Studio. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. 20 years? No, I'm going to make you feel old. Anybody who comes in here and says, Tech TV, I'm like, dude, that was 20 years ago. Do you know how many things have happened in my life over these 20 years? So many things have happened in literally 20 years ago. Here's the thing. I was not frozen in carbonite 20 years ago. I've grown over these 20 years. I have changed over these 20 years. 20 years. It wasn't yesterday, people. That was 20 years ago. 20 years. Lots of things change, lots of things stay the same. So the things that change are my life. The things that stay the same is my voice, unfortunately. That's the one thing I wish would change. Thank you, Hollywood, for the cheer. Keeping these
3D cheered X100.
bits a flowing. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the cheer. Silver Sunbeam.
Silver Sunbeam just gifted 1 subs.
Keeping us above 700 as we slowly crawl to 730. It's a very lofty goal tonight with this. I mean, it's been a good crowd. It's been a good audience, but the goal may be unobtainium at this point.
Silver Sunbeam cheered X100.
Thank you for adding. Thank you for helping. Thank you for keeping the Death Star spinning for one more day. Speaking of Death Star, if we get out of the station for the hype train at 66%, that's a good order. You should all go and order 66 if you have not. It's a good order to make.
Subsector 3D cheered X100.
Subsector, thank you again for your support. And a shout out once more for Subsector. Just recently started streaming. An amazing creator to follow. Someone who has her eye on the community and enabling other people to enjoy their time reveling in these hobbies of ours. G4 Ruin Tech TV, I can't speak to that. I have no experience with G4.
Wellerman_rum cheered X1000.
Well, you may be on rum. You may be drinking rum. I love rum. I love the taste of rum, but rum gives me such a headache. Oh my God, I love rum. It's been so long since I had rum. But rum, seriously, headache. Why do I get a headache? It's the sugar. I think the sugar gives me a headache with rum. Either way, thank you for drinking rum. Unless the rum that you're referring to, Wellerman rum, is a completely different rum. At which point, let me go ahead and backtrack and say, well. Can I call you well? Can I just, truncate your first hint? Well, thank you, Wellerman rum, for that just amazing cheer, pushing us, really shoving us into a level 2. 4 minutes left to go with 34%. Thank you for the support. It is incredibly appreciated. As we go through this hype train, let me remind you, we're doing a giveaway Mondays and Fridays.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Mondays and Fridays, we're giving away 3D printing filament here on Twitch. I'm streaming every night on Twitch, right here. So don't just follow for the night. I hope you're able to come back. And then on Wednesdays in April, we're also giving away filament. Now, if you don't have a 3D printer, start with filament. Then you're going to want to get a 3D printer. Trust me, that's how it works. I'm going to grab Emperor Palpatine, if you don't mind. Papa Pillar Blonde Rum is your all-time favorite. I get a headache. Wait, I stream I do, Mark. I stream every night. Every night.
don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That
May I have
can't be
your
good.
attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
Hello. Wait, hang on. Did that? I was fastening myself. There we go. I had to get my hood thing happening. We have, speaking of happening, we have a hype train, which is occurring at this very moment. If you care to participate, if we get through a level 5, Chris will walk barefoot across Lego bricks. It will happen. If that is, it's a big ask. It could happen. I'm not late. I am here. I usually come in when the hype train starts and we get through a level 2. What are these old commercials? I'm old. I'm older than these commercials. These commercials are lame. Who would sit here and watch these? The funny thing is, you know, when we were younger, we tried to avoid commercials, and now we watch them. Isn't that... Ooh, she's drinking milk. Ugh. Why would someone intentionally drink milk? Ugh. Is she a cow? What do you mean she's not a cow? Why would she be drinking cow milk? That makes no sense. Drinking cow milk? She doesn't look like a calf to me. Earthlings are so strange. Very strange. The Free Heathen likes milk and cheese. Ooh. Liz cheering 10 bits. Jay Brinker, thank you so much for your enduring support. I appreciate seeing you, as does Chris. We've got a minute left to go on a level 2 hype train. And remember, a printed solid giveaway happening, active right now. If you do a bang ticket to enter, bang enter. Either way. House of Dog is MST3K. I didn't really watch MST3K. I watched an alternative to MST3K that ran on Nickelodeon. It is a very low-level hype train, very low-key. It's been a very low-key evening, not to be confused with Loki from Thor. That would be a different Loki. I am not a Do I look like a Jawa? Do I sound like a Jawa to you? Is that what's happening here? Thank you, Subsector 3D. I also appreciate your support. I appreciate when you also use supports. Sometimes you need to use supports when you are printing. I do not smell like a Jawa. We got out of the station, but that's as far as we got. Thank you for participating in this hype train. Let me turn off the light and this light over here, and we will continue with the evening. Shall we? What say you to a giveaway? What say you? You say yay? Do you say yay? Fair enough, we can do that. Let's go ahead and close the giveaway. Closing. Drawing a recipient in 3, 2, 1. Boom, just like that. GPGT300. Are you here? GPGT300. Are you here? Are ya? Checking my wrist hair, because the wrist hair, they're kind of standing on end. Got about 30 seconds left to reply. Hey, I don't make up the rules. Actually, I do, because otherwise we'd be hanging out here all night. But, like, you got about a minute to respond. Because otherwise, you know, you just hear, oh, I'm going to enter the giveaway, and then you disappear. And, like, where'd you go? I'm not, you know, hey, it's fine. It is what it is. We'll see. I'm not going to make a big to-do out of it. I want to make sure, here's the thing. With giveaways, I'm different. I like ensuring that the people who are here and support and show up
are the ones who are rewarded. And we have, to GPG's credit, he has been here, and we've seen his handle pop up a couple of times. He might be busy extruding. I have to do that every day. And if I don't, and if I can't, then it's because I don't have enough fiber. Car commercials. Look at that car was like less than $10,000. Time's up. All right, fair enough. Sorry. We're moving on to the next recipient. Drawing the recipient. Sorry, GPG. The ship has sailed. Unfortunately. Sorry. But not sorry. Let's go ahead and give it to... How about Silver Sunbeam? Does that sound good? How about a Silver Sunbeam? What about a Silver Sunbeam? Jesus, don't want me for a Silver Sunbeam. What do you mean rigged? It's not rigged. It is so not rigged. Rigged. It is not. Stop. Knock it off. It's all random, by the way. Subscribers have no more wait. Everybody has like one ticket. The timer is on. The timer is set. Silver Sunbeam was right here. He was just right here. Here's the thing. When you start watching like multiple streams and you don't hear your name and you're not paying attention, that's not my problem. It's not my problem. It's like the furthest from my problem. I have a lot of problems. I got 99 problems, and someone not paying attention to the stream is not one. As much as I love Silver Sunbeam and GTG, I appreciate it, but it's like everyone gets treated equally. Everybody. There's only so much I can do. And I feel bad. Silver Sunbeam's been a great supporter. No, it's about a minute. It's enough time. It's reasonable time for someone to respond. So we're going for... Okay, that's it. 3, 2, 1. Plenty of flexibility, but we're going to move on to the official recipient. Sorry, that the window has closed. We're moving on to the recipient now. In 3, 2, 1. Hutch's Maker Space. Hutch's Maker Space. Hutch's Maker Space. The Midnight Smith is sick with anticipation. All right, let's find out. Shall we? It's a busy night. Hey, Sweet Vinaya. I know you had entered earlier. Do you stream here? Sweet Vinaya, I want to make sure I get you a shout out. Hutch's Makerspace. There you are. I wasn't just a background tab, was I? You raced across the room like, I got it. I'm here. Woo. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Liz, for helping. I appreciate your facilitation. Did I move this? I'm sorry. The 3D print was zoomed in. Actifed. Cognistack. Congistack? What the hell is that? Congested. Congestack. I don't even remember Congestack. Holy smokes, the sub goal dropped. Holy shit. The sub goal didn't just drop. That is what is called in technical terms a plummet. Dude. Yeah, this was the subs did not. We may be. This one's a hard one. That's a hard one to take. But it is what it is. I can only do what I can do to make the things happen, and there are a lot of things going on and a lot of things to pay attention to and a lot of people to support, so it is what it is. That was a hard drop. No, stop. What are you doing? We're gonna raid Harold Pulker. Looks like he's developing, and I know he 3D prints, and we owed him a raid. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Printed Solid for supporting. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting. I appreciate it. We are doing giveaways on Mondays and Fridays. But then on Wednesdays in April, those are the special days, right? The Wednesdays. I'll be back again tomorrow, geeking out about one thing and another, eating cereal, having a fun weekend cereal. And we'll have some vintage stuff. And if you have an idea about like some vintage things that we can just have playing in the background, I love talking about that stuff. I love waxing nostalgic with y'all. It's fun to do. It's fun to trip nostalgic. Wax nostalgic, trip nostalgic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, if you subbed, that's great. If you gifted subs, that's awesome. If you cheered, trust me, every activity, every little thing counts. So thank you. I do appreciate it because there's a lot that you could be doing tonight. So thank you for being here with me and geeking out with me and nerding out too. You can nerd out with me. Harold, we've owed a raid to for quite some time, so I'm happy to return the favor. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this
Almonds,
point,
folks.
I'm not going to drop my nuts. My nuts are fine. They're where they are. Let's go ahead and keep the nuts there. Y'all, all you nuts are going to go raid Harold Pulcher. He's told me how to say his name several times. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. See you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Get those Perillo raid emotes ready. Let's go ahead and raid him. Perillo raid. You got the emotes. Use them or lose them. Use my emotes that you have as a sub or lose them. Oh, never mind. Dang it. Countdown went too fast. They're gone. It's gone. Oh, I screwed that up. That's okay. All right.
Thanks for the raid, Chris Pirillo.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Oh, God, his mic is hot.
Wow. Thanks for coming back, my friend. You've actually just joined a couple of... Oh, yeah, Chris Pirillo. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I missed you earlier today. I really am. I was setting up and getting ready to go, and I hadn't got online to see the stuff.
It's okay.
You're now